You got Capital Club, right? So let's break this down because I'm not too familiar myself either. So what is Capital Club exactly?
So the year's 2019. I'm making money with e-commerce, but I didn't have a network. I didn't have a relationship with a lot of entrepreneurs. I was very focused on my own thing. I went through a period where I got scammed. Almost $1 million was the situation. We'll go into it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have anybody to turn to. It was probably an easy problem to mitigate, probably an easy problem to solve, but I had no network. I had no connections. I only had money, but I was kind of a loser. So I said, okay, let me launch a network. At that time, I launched Capital Club 2019. I launched it from my bedroom. But at that time, I was already known in the e-commerce space because, I was posting screenshots of e-com and people already respected me in the space. So at that time, it was just an e-commerce community.
Yep.
But then the bull run rolled around. I said, fuck building the community. Let me just close it down. So I closed Capital Club down for 3 years. At the time, it had about 7,000 members. Most of them were just in the e-commerce space.
Were they paying members or?
All paying members.
Okay,
yeah. At the time, they were paying me $40 a month. I was one of the first people to ever launch paid communities in the entire world. I saw it as a new meta. So prior to any of these other ones that you see rolling around the internet, mine was one of the OG ones. And then I reopened it last year, 2023 in October.
Yeah.
I had over 650,000 people on my wait list. I decided to open it up. Every day people would compete to join Capital Club, and we allowed 369 people to join for $369. So for $1 a day, because that's all I had at the time when I was poor. I would invite entrepreneurs for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's all I could afford. So for less than the price of a cup of coffee every single day, you can be part of an online community, a digital community of entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs in business, entrepreneurship, biohacking, and finance.
Yeah.
Today we have over 30,000 paid members. It's only been open. I closed it again in December just because of the high demand and because I've been focusing on my investments, but it'll be reopening next month again. And my wait list is about 250,000 people. I'm going to bump up the price a little bit because $1 a day is a little bit cheap. So maybe $1.50 a day, maybe $2, something like that. But yeah, it's a great community. It breaks down into 3 aspects. First one is the Academy. This is where I bring experts from all over the world to teach in 4 niches: business, entrepreneurship, biohacking, and finance, which I believe to be the 4 pillars to becoming a successful entrepreneur.
Yep.
The second one is my marketplace. So I go and partner with different companies from around the world and offer my members discounted rates.
Okay.
So my goal there is for people to be able to pay for their memberships for free and not have to have any expenditure just by utilizing services, whether it's third-party logistics services, whether it's 50% off on the Shopify subscription, whether it's getting access to lounges around the world. It's a marketplace that's curated for the members.
Yeah.
And then finally, it's the network. So I do physical events and digital events all over the world.
Yeah.
I've done physical events from Amsterdam to Dubai to Singapore to Paris to Miami to New York City.
This is like the one you done with Jordan the other week.
Yeah, so the one that I did in Jordan the other week, I posted a story. It was a meetup for Capital Club members, and it was also, I did it in partnership with Jupiter Exchange, which is a crypto project that I'm involved with, as well as TON, Telegram Open Network. I'm a marketing advisor for them.
Yep.
And I did a collaboration between all of us with a 2-day notice. 1,600 people showed up in Dubai.
Damn.
1,612 people showed up, which is absolutely bananas. It's absolutely crazy to think about.
Having that many people around in one place in Dubai.
Well, it's because of the internet.
Yeah,
You'd be surprised.
What the hell's going on? Yeah.
So it's a place where people can connect, exchange phone numbers, do business, share what it is that they do, and materialize these digital relationships into physical experiences. So between the Academy, the marketplace, and the network, just really being able to connect everybody together, it's a great experience. And then for the high tier entrepreneurs, people doing 7, 8 to 9 figures, we meet together once every single year in different places in the world. We've done Mexico, we've done Mallorca, Spain, we've done Singapore, we've done Phuket, we've done Bali, and it's sold out for 2 years from now. It's already booked out.
Yeah.
But that's for like the higher tier people, because obviously they want a more exclusive experience.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So we get together.
Yeah, and it's interesting you do that, because even when I look at companies like Bugatti or Ferrari, Lamborghini, the high-end brands, what they do is they invite their customers who buy their products from them directly to experiences across the world. So Bugatti, they might invite their customers to a racetrack down in the south of France or something like that. So these brands with such high influence and magnitude, they're the ones that are really, really engaged with wanting their customers to come on board and see this is what we're doing, this is what we're up to, sort of thing. Meeting up with other people. I think it's a great thing as well to have an entrepreneur place, because as you said there, that's something you would have wanted when you were starting out on your journey as
Correct. I built Capital Club for myself. I didn't build it for anybody else. I built it for me, and I built it into something that I needed when I was getting started, when I was either an aspiring entrepreneur, a developing entrepreneur, or even right now. You'd be surprised, like, people pay a lot of money to be part of high quality networks. People pay a lot of money to be in rooms with top dogs, and if you can curate that experience and you can facilitate that, it puts you in a really good situation.